So playing poi requires a lot of moving your body, which is why a lot of these lessons are all going to start with Poi-fu and stuff about the body and the feet and turning and being safe and strong with your body as you move, because poi can be really good for you. Any physical movement can be good, any dance can be good. You have some bad habits, it can also cause some troubles with your knees, your shoulders. So we'll be talking a lot about Poi-fu and moving your body. The core of all of that is always going to be your posture. So in general, what you want to do is stand a little bit tall. So like the top of your head is floating towards the sky, and your pelvic floor is dropping towards the ground, which is going to do a little bit of this. You're not scooping your butt. You're simply letting your tailbone grow a little heavy, and the top of your head grow long, so your spine grows a little bit long. So it's a bit of a feeling of being just gently stretched tall. You don't need to scoop, it's just tightening the pelvic floor. So it's like you're pushing up a little bit on a button in between your anus and your genitals. Yep. And that actually tightens up all the muscles that wrap around your spine and support your core. Let your chest open a little bit in what's sort of just kind of like a feeling good heart kind of way. And your shoulders gently roll together in the back. So your shoulder blades are gently rolling together and down your back. It's all very gentle. Never crunch, never tighten, never pull. It's more of like a relaxed inflation of your body. So this is always going to be kind of a bit of a default thing to come back to as you're playing poi, growing tall, your heart opening, and your shoulder blades gently falling down your back, and your shoulders staying in place. So we'll keep coming back to that. While within that, there's going to be a lot of turning, where any given turn, we might be starting forward this way, and we're going to turn to this way. So we're turning from side to side. So one thing I want you to do from the beginning is to begin to develop how you do that with your whole body and your feet, such a way that your posture can stay strong and straight, and you're not putting any pressure on your knees or any specific point in your body. So let's start with this of just turning side to side. And Mariah, my brilliant camera woman, you go down to my feet.
You are all improved.
Okay, zoom, go down my feet like this. There we go. So what you'll see that I'm doing is I turn to the side, I'm pivoting both my feet a little bit and lifting my back heel. And it, boop, 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 boop. And that lets me turn without torquing on the knee. In general, you want your knees over your toes, is the general theory. So you come back up a little bit. So as I go side to side, I can let that back heel push away. And what I'm doing up here is my whole body, my hips, my waist, everything's involved. I'm keeping this sort of tallness, I'm keeping my pelvic floor a little bit activated. Then I'm able to turn from side to side and see how I'm staying in place. I'm not going like this. Not that that's bad. I want to be able to stay in place. So if I'm turning like this, I've got that tallness. I've got that sort of core a little bit engaged. It's like I'm a ninja with a book on my head, as David Yates would say, ninja book on your head. And I can turn side to side. So this is one of the defaults. So with so many things we're doing, it's all going to be learning, turning the weaves, all kinds of different turns, maybe turning in opposites, boom, boom. And it's always going to be that simple pivot. And you want to be able to do that without putting any pressure on your knee. So I recommend when you're first warming up, always without even poi, just start to do a little bit of bouncing as you're warming up and have it turning side to side where you're learning to turn in a comfortable way. And then you're going to stack poi on top of that as you go. Make sense? Awesome.